I once saw an article about Cyberpunk 2077's music. Someone criticized it. And for me, like, I don't know why. I'm someone that really likes everything. I find good in everything. So when
I'm
see
like
people
you.
criticizing something, I already start with, how dare you? But this article...
Well, also, usually the people that are doing that criticism usually have no idea what it took to make that thing.
Exactly.
Also.
So everybody's entitled to their own opinions. But this article said, Cyberpunk 2077 music is just elevator music with synthesizers. And I'm like, how fucking dare you? First, for using elevator music as a bad connotation is like, how dare you? Elevator music is amazing. First. Second, Cyberpunk music 2077 is not elevator music. They said, yeah, because it's absent and that doesn't have an iconic melody that keeps on resurfacing, and it's just background, cool, high-tech background music. I'm like, no, like Cyberpunk does this. Like there's moments where you feel certain emotions in certain cutscenes and you're like, why am I feeling sad? And then you realize there's, Tina Guon, the solo cello, playing some like very somber melody that's been playing for like the past 2 minutes. And you're like, oh fuck, it's because the music told me to feel this way before I even realized it.
It's a good comparison because, if you go listen to the soundtrack album to the movie that I'm talking about, it's a movie called Grace. If you go listen to that soundtrack album, you think, oh, well, this music is just ambient sound design. This isn't anything interesting. Like, it'd be very easy to come to that conclusion if you listen to it out of the context for which it was created. And I would say the exact same thing of Cyberpunk. I even remember talking to Martian about this. He was saying, we had to figure out how to make 8 to 9 hours worth of score for like 100+ hour game, 3 different composers working independently. This is not an easy challenge for somebody that's like, oh, it's just blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, you go do a 9-hour score.
Yeah,
Let's see what conclusions
crazy,
you come
dude.
to.
That's usually scores are like 2 hours long sometimes.
Yeah, well, and also a game like that, they go in knowing how huge the game is, where the question of listener fatigue is a real question. If it's one ultra very hooky, catchy melody, one after another, it's exhausting very quickly because you realize I need a break. There's tension and release that has to be factored here. Open world games pose a challenge that it's not easy.